Hey guys, welcome to today's video. This video is kind of different from my other videos because it's a story time and I haven't posted a story time yet. This story time today is going to be my first kiss. Yep, that cringy middle school first kiss. Except mine actually happened in high school. Yup, I was in 9th grade having my first kiss ever. Okay, and my actual first kiss was in like 4th grade, but it was on accident when I was at the water fountain and I had turned around and I bumped into this guy and our lips touched, but I'm not counting that. So let's begin. This story starts in 7th grade. So the first day of school we had to do this like activity where we had to get up and go to the front of the room, and I happened to stand next to this boy, and I think I cracked a joke about something. I said something and he laughed, and after that point I literally had a crush on him because he laughed at my joke. What? And after that we just kind of became friends. My toxic frenemy at the time went over to him and told him something, and that made me, because I had told her that I liked him, and she went over to him and ran over to him and told him something, but I didn't know she told him, and that made me avoid him for like half a year. But you know, fast forward to the end of the year, we take our school trip to Niagara Falls and we had a dance there. And at that dance is when I told him I liked him, which will be a story time for another day. I liked him, and we, after, like, not too long after, we started dating. So we dated for about a year, maybe more like 4 months online, 4 to 6 months online, because we were on summer break and my mom wouldn't let me go over his house because I was like 14 years old. And also she was very strict. She didn't even know we were dating actually. She just assumed that we'd do something weird because he was a boy and I was a girl, but she's also another story for another day. So we dated for a while online, and then school started up again, and it was the first day of high school and we were going to the same school. I actually didn't know I was going to the same school, but turns out I was. And then we saw each other, and then for a while we just kind of dated, you know, we just talked. That's really all I did. I would just stand around him and talk. We also didn't share any classes together for some reason, so that was kind of unfortunate. So I really only saw him like at lunch and at the end of the day. Anyways, after school had this club for gaming where you literally just sit there for an hour and just play games and talk to your friends. That's literally all it was. Except I was the only girl in that club, and that wasn't fun. Anyway, so one day, I should mention the guy I was dating's friends were in that club as well, because I mean, of course they were his friends. And I was friends with his friends. And one day at lunch, I think he wasn't there. I don't think he came to school that day. And one day his friend came up to me and he was like, "Have you ever kissed him?" And I was like, "No." And he was like, "Do you want to?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then he was like, "You should." And I was like, "Okay, I will tomorrow." And so it was agreed upon. It was like this whole big thing throughout that friend group that I was going to kiss him tomorrow. So then tomorrow came, because that was the day we had that gaming club, and throughout the entire day I was like terrified, and I think like even during the gaming club I was terrified, and I was really hoping that they'd forget because I kind of didn't want to anymore. But nope, they didn't forget. So at the end of the day they were like, "Are you still gonna do it?" And I was like, if I get the chance. So the end of the day came and we were packing up our stuff, and he had left out before me, so they had left out after him because I think they thought I still wanted to do it, so they had left out after him. and had basically stopped him and locked the door. So when I came, they were there and they were like, Erica wants to tell you something or something like that. And then I put my books down. I did not want to do this, guys. I was like, I didn't want to do it in this way, but I put my books down and I walked over to him and I just gave him a little peck. That's it. It's not even that great of a first kiss story. It's just, that's it. Just a little, and then it was over. And I got sick afterwards. So, and I never kissed him again because we broke up not that long after. The end, I guess. Oh my gosh, it's actually so sad, but yeah. We tried to be friends afterwards, but I was low-key kind of toxic in like 9th grade. No, I'm not gonna lie, not toxic in the way like, oh, she's ugly, kind of toxic. Like, no, I was just kind of toxic in the way where I was possessive and he didn't give me the attention that I wanted him to. So I low-key broke up with him, which was not the right move because he was actually a really nice guy, but I don't think we would have worked out anyway because I don't find him attractive anymore. And not because we broke up. But yeah, that's it. That's the end of my story. I hope he's doing okay. I hope he's happy and everything. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this very brief short story time because I want to post more. So this video is probably gonna come out as soon as I'm done editing it because all my videos come out as soon as I'm done editing it. Hope you guys enjoy. Bye.